the DMs. Rate, Diesel Shot.
Yes, free league.
Thank you.
Tack så
We
mycket.
love.
Vi älskar
Thank you, guys.
spel. Tack så mycket.
Oh, Pat.
Wait, what?
Update. It's actually saying I do not have permission to perform that action.
That is actually a huge bummer. And I need to speak to Jalsum
Yeah,
about that.
yeah, sorry. We cleared this beforehand, so we thought that it was gonna. I mean, Twitch is funny about that. Maybe I'm doing something
Yeah.
wrong.
Let me, well, alright, so it's pretty late. Maybe Jalsum has finished his stream, because Jalsum did mention that he was gonna try finishing his stream. So stick with us, guys. We're gonna try and rate ourselves.
In the meantime, if you would like to give us feedback, there is a Discord for that.
Yeah, let's do all the links actually.
Yeah. Let me throw it out. I've done it before, but let me throw it out. So our Discord, there is the Dreamscapes. You can react with an emoji react, and you can give us your love. And by which I mean, like, you know, look at all the relevant channels, check out the cool tile sets that Pat has made and are available online. You can, like, have everything you can see here. Like, a lot of the sketch art is hers and available on her Patreon. And you're, of course, joined today by several people. This would not have been whatsoever possible, the level of professional it is, with all cool transitions and everything, without Judge Wolf and tabletop anthologies in general. Throwing out there, links there.
We have a link to the Alien RPG Discord, right?
My links. Yeah, we're linked in the Alien RPG Discord, but yeah, I mean, everyone here, like, this is linked up in their Twitch channel. But yeah, thank you all for coming out. We have it. You can give audience feedback. If you give it before the end of the stream, I will, in fact, read it out on stream as a casual reminder for everybody who is a player. There are two rules, and there's a rule in feedback, which is that all feedback must be something that is directly under the control of the game master. In this instance, that goes equally for Pat or me. Anything that was like the providence of a fellow player, that is not streamed. In the event that we do discuss it. Let me just move over here to AS announcements.
We're sure 100% that we can't raid. I just sent Jawet.
I've said I've run /raid Diesel Shot. It tells me I don't have permission to perform that action. If I can't /raid, I don't have the perms. I don't know what to say, because like I've got the moderator sword, so they've given me perms. They've given me perms on this Discord. I mean on this Twitch. So I think it must be account level access, and we don't have that. So I think we might as well just start. I think we just start debrief here. Does anybody have to go first?
All right, yeah. So I have to go first. I know I held you guys longer than I promised.
I'm tired and I want to go to bed. Okay.
Yeah, Cole, hit us with it.
Give me your feedback first.
All right, it was awesome. I liked it. It was great. I liked the action. I liked the I mean this. Well, okay. I'll start with the corporate side. The escape sequence was really cool. Controlling a xenomorph, awesome. I love the concept and the integration of that. And I liked how you managed to keep everything engaging. For well, I don't know if I can speak for everybody, but I feel like everybody's roles, at least for my silly scientist and my marine, were pretty well used. So yeah, we're good on this front. And for I guess the marine and shooty side of things, hey, the combat was pretty solid and engaging as usual. Kind of, well, I mean, I'm not going to be here for the next sesh, but maybe these will be things that were answered in the next sesh. So I'm going to jump ahead to things I'm looking forward to. And those cultists, I'm not going to be here, but hey, if I catch it on the stream, I'll be sure to do it. But those cultists, I want to know what's going on. that seems pretty out there, and they're all over the place here. And yeah, they even took that ship. Whoa.
Yeah, they fucked up your Conestoga. That makes you feel probably pretty shitty.
Yeah, so it's been pretty wild. So yeah, that's my feedback.
All right. What didn't you like? Be harsh. Be brutal.
I can't think of anything. So good night.
That's fine. All right.
Nice.
All right, good night, everybody.
Okay, who has to leave next?
See you later.
I'm heading out.
Who's heading out?
Cody.
All right,
Cody. Yeah, do you want to give us a feedback, or are you just heading out?
No.
All right, you can give us our feedback later. Who else has to leave first?
Where is here it is.
Thank you for playing, Cody.
Yeah. All right. So yeah.
Yeah. Thank you, man.
Absolutely.
Who who is anybody
I'm
have any time
still waiting
any
on-
time
It looks like
construction?
we just got raided over to Diesel Shot.
All right, all right,
All right.
all right.
Cool, cool,
We're
cool. We'll
live.
put the rest on our channel. Woo!
Woo! Hey, hey.
And I no longer have control. So
Yeah,
I'm
so-
gonna go ahead and end the stream from Free League. Is that cool?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think it's cool. What was that, Tark?
Yeah, we're cool. I just want to say thank you to Free League. It's really cool.
No, absolutely. Thank you so much to Free League. You are absolutely my favorite. I love you so much. Holy shit.
Tack så mycket. Vi älskar ditt spel. Tack så mycket.
Alright, so I need to know. Are you
Tark,
speaking?
you are so classy, dude. I love you so much.
Free
I really
League,
do.
Free
You
League
are awesome.
is in Sweden, so
I know,
Swedish?
and that's what I'm saying. I'm not being like, I'm not joking. Like, I'm being dead serious. You're awesome, dude. I love you.
You're so cool. I'm just in awe.
I see it. I see a
I mean,
Norse
legit.
language.
Like, no
I
sarcasm.
see any language with dots over the A's, and my brain does a loop-de-loop. So like,
I speak a little Swedish, to be honest with you, actually.
That is
that's on
actually.
me. I'm not surprised. They're great, dude. I love it.
So we
You
fucking
continue to
love
impress,
this
always,
shit.
dude.
As I
You are-
see-
you're
I
so
like
effing
you.
impressive.
As
All my buddies, their Germanic language is German. I barely, but I chose Swedish. I was like, I like Swedish a little bit more. And
Fair. I mean, hey, better meatballs. So I'm gonna take it as I see it in order, top down, unless anybody has a pressing need.
That's fine.
In which case, free to cut to the start. But right as I see it, Tark, you're up next. I also think it's appropriate because you, unfortunately, neither you nor Cole can join us for this coming weekend. So this was your dramatic out for both characters. I think that both of them died well. So
Yay, it worked out. But I'll still be watching. Next because I
Please.
really want to see how this is gonna go. And this is gonna lead into the positive because, you know me, I really like campaigns where narratively it is exciting, it is fun, it is fresh, and of course, my favorite ones are where if it really feels like Alien. And this one, especially in the beginning, it felt like we were watching that, well, not really watching, we were going through, experiencing that Alien 5 that Neil Blomkamp was supposed to make, but it didn't happen when it came to getting into the suit and controlling the xenomorphs and whatnot. Because that's what Blomkamp kind of hinted at that he wanted to do, and it kind of felt like if this story were to take place, if Wei-Yu got its way and actually got a hold of the xenomorph power, what would happen? And it really felt authentic, and I really like that. In terms of the game, when it came to the Marines, I really liked that moment where we were actually boxed in, and there was a xenomorph on the right and a xenomorph on the left, and they were coming in, and we were all like back to back boxed in. I really liked it because I genuinely felt tension, like not just because I was, in character. As a player, I genuinely felt tension because there were quite a few moments where I actually believed everybody was going to die. Nobody was going to survive that. And yes, and
I was
so
kind of hoping.
it was really cool. And so that was the gameplay part, and when it came to the dialogue, always the dialogue is great. And of course, the highlight is the corporate parts where all of us are just, being in character. And you can clearly tell the corporate part, that is where all of us are mostly in character. When in the Marines part, because, there's combat and there's a lot of moving around, we kind of need to say, okay, so we break out of character a little bit to kind of get into the game, aspects. But the corporate part, when we're able to free talk and ultimately be more like our characters and implement ourselves a little bit, it kind of felt like a legit adventure, and I really dug that. And the last thing that I really like is, well, this comes with every session, and I'm pretty sure you know what I'm going to say. The artwork, the sketches, the tiles, the communication between Pat and Lee, that marriage you guys have when it comes to okay, hey, the secret talks. And so everybody was like, ooh,
I was asking her if I should put blood at where the chest burster would have come out of the bodies, but I didn't want to give up the ghost. That wasn't. So I was just like, "Fuck! How do I euphemize this?"
You did it so well. I knew what you were asking immediately, and it worked perfectly.
See, and I remember when you guys were secretly talking to each other, we were like, we don't know, I don't know if I'm supposed to like or dislike what they're secretly talking about, but that is great.
As a default, you should probably
on the edge of our
dislike.
seat, and it also goes how well you guys have it like on clockwork. Like if you expected us to go this way, but instead we went the other way, you guys automatically know what to do to kind of keep it fresh, engaging, and ultimately make it fun. And I love it. And yeah, the negative that I have, I don't think I have, to be honest with you, I don't think I have any negatives at this point. I think if I were to have at least one negative, it would have to be when we were still in the cave. It kind of felt like when we were introduced to those two NPCs, it kind of felt like, how do I say it? It felt, now this is just me personally, it felt like after those two marine NPCs were kind of introduced, we were specifically going towards like a pathway, like almost like it was on rails a little bit, and it kind of made me feel like, oh, so it's like what started off as going here, it's like, okay, we're going to follow these guys and to go to this direction. But that is such a minor gripe, because even though if we followed them, it still led to the xenomorph ambush that we experienced, and it still led to a lot of tense moments, and the character interactions, and those two NPCs that were introduced, I liked them. They were not like characters where I'm like, oh man, why were they here? No, I really like them, and ultimately that's my only negative, but it's like so minor. The positives like counterbalance it, and I think you guys, and I think all of you guys make it that much more exciting and that much more fun, and I think every single one of you.
Oh, Dark, I love you so much. Ah! Thank you so much for coming through. Honestly, just thank you, thank you.
All of you.
Look, you know I love this franchise deeply. You know I love this fucking game.
Yeah.
Everything about this is just, yes, give me more. And you constantly ask for more. You just are on my level. I fucking love you, man. You're the best.
Love you guys too. You guys are the shits.
You're the best.
There's a reason why we are. Well, there's a reason why we Diesel Shot we have the trust of Free League to use their channel. There's a reason, and it's basically you guys are probably the best ones.
It's because Pat is such a good, like, none of this would be possible without Pat. Like, I think every single tile on this map you're seeing, from the shit I used to build the ziggurat to like the crash stuff to the pillars.
Well, no, actually,
like,
some of those shits are yours. Actually,
Uh-huh.
I think literally just you see like the low quality acid and the low quality mines. I made both of those.
Yeah.
Everything else here, Pat. But yeah, no, like.
If you like it, check out Microcorp's Rain.
What I'm saying is, Pat really ups the professionalism level, and I co-sign everything that Tarka said.
It's cool.
I'm Tark, but honestly, like, I absolutely love having a lore junkie in the fucking game with me, because like you pick up on everything that I lay down.
I'm pretty sure I'm not the only
fucking
one,
amazing.
So it's all good.
Okay, but you're like the known factor. I'm sure everybody here kind of gets the fucking program, but like you and I have had conversations about the lore. Like, I love working with you, man. I just every fucking look. If I'm going to run something professional like this in the future, you'll be the first person I call. In addition to Judge Wolf, because obviously I love you.
Thank you. Oh, and I want that post rifle that you have, Wolf. I want it.
Right?
Wolf has been making this thing for fucking days.
The costuming, next level.
Dedication.
C'est magnifique. Oh.
What?
I'm sorry, Tark. Do you have any other feedback? I don't want to hold you over long.
Nope, that was it. And like I said, even though I may not be here next weekend, I'm definitely gonna watch it because I really want to see how this ends.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's really exciting. I'm being dead serious to the point where I kind of feel bad that I can't make it.
Hey, it's all good.
Look,
you let us know coming in.
If you are here, then you know you always have a place. We've got extra characters.
We've got Aiden. If you want to be a bomber. He's got one Molotov left.
Oh no, I can't do bomber. It's you. You have to do it.
I also
I'm
can't
doing it.
hold a
It's
single
like
accent.
one of those recastings where it's like, what the fuck happened?
What happened to him, right?
Yeah.
Oh my god,
yeah.
I loved your fucking corporate character, honestly. Like, it was just, I felt so bad. I felt so dirty. Like,
No, good. I was hoping because I knew I wasn't gonna be here next weekend, and I was like, oh god, how are we going to write this into? How are we going to write my characters disappearing? And it worked out, and I was like, all right, cool.
It's the ocean.
you were the
one.
first one in, and you were the only person who
Spoiler
saw.
alert, that's the reason why I
You were the
said don't
only
revive
person who
me.
saw.
Don't do it. And also, I thought it would be a much cooler story if people don't make it. Because like I said, it's not an alien story if everybody survives.
True.
Exactly. I was kind of expecting more
yeah,
deaths.
with that,
like, to be
yeah.
honest. Okay,
I was
who's
hoping.
next?
Yeah, Jeremy, hit us with it.
Yeah, so the good that concept for the Xeno VR headset was dope. I loved it. I like you gave, a couple different people a little shot at it, and it was fun every time. The escape sequence was also a lot of fun with the different kind of obstacles you threw on our way. I thought that was kind of like one trial after the next that each were a little different, that kept it fresh and exciting. And of course, the corporate side had a ton of good RP. I really liked how into the characters everybody gets on that side and has time to sort of show off their personalities. I really like the way that you converge the storylines. It's very, I'm a big structure guy, and the way, the Act 2 converged at the end so that we get to meet our own characters is super fun.
I know, I'm gonna have to make you guys choose which character you go on with in
Oh no,
Wait.
don't do it. Don't do
I
it.
know,
what?
I'm a real
Would
dick,
you
I'm
like
a real
more?
dick.
Oh, what the fuck?
I know, I'm such a dick,
Like,
but it's
can't wait to see
happening.
what happens.
If only I had killed more of you.
This episode also had a ton of good story twists that I didn't necessarily see coming, so that was always a lot of fun too. I kind of expected the Xenos to lose control, but the way it happened was interesting. Didn't expect that.
Yeah,
and then,
that hasn't been resolved.
yeah, and then Escher completely abandoned, just jumping ship was really interesting and unexpected. Excited to see where she's gonna show up. And poor Bars and whoever that other guy was getting face hugged.
Bars is still alive.
But it's even worse. She knows what's gonna happen to her.
She might pull through. It might be totally fine. Everybody root for Bars. Yay,
Well,
Bars.
that's the last point under the stuff I liked. I think was I think your balance of NPCs tonight was perfecto. I think you gave them enough personality that I liked them and cared about them, but not so much that it felt like it was the GM show and we were just all coming along for the ride. Like we got to be our characters. But
Yeah.
especially, I want to give a special call. I said Bars in particular because this art is phenomenal. She just instantly had personality and character, and I liked her.
Right.
I saw the icon and I was like, oh, she's cool. I want to be friends with this character.
Aw.
So good stuff. Good stuff. There wasn't a ton tonight. I think again I had the same note last week. The Marine stuff. The first round of combat, I was kind of like, oh, I want to get back to my corporate characters because this just feels like I'm just walking forward. And didn't feel super engaging or like I was making a lot of meaningful choices. That changed a little bit though. Not honestly, that's the only didn't like was that one little section with the cultists that we were walking through. Just because it felt a little bit like I wasn't able to do much. But to flip side of that, one I want to see more of is I'm not usually a huge combat guy, as I've said, but that one fight in the hallway where we were getting flanked on each side by the Xenos was really exciting and fun, and actually did feel like character got to come out and decisions were made, and it was combat in a way that was so stressful and dangerous it forced character decisions. And that was great. So that obviously is not easy to balance every time. Sometimes you just fucking die, and sometimes you just roll all crits or whatever. But that felt like the perfect balance of like, oh no, like this person's down and this person's down, and we have to choose which one to heal. Stuff like that's so fun and allows for story to develop. So
Yeah.
love that, and would love to see more combat encounters like that.
Hell yeah.
Amazing. Thank you so much for your
What would you like to
feedback.
see more of?
Yeah.
Oh no, that was it. I'd say obviously
think-
like
Those
I love
sorts of
corporate stuff again, but more combat encounters that feel like they're putting so much strain on you that it forces character decisions so that you can roll
Gritty
combat.
combat encounters.
Yeah.
Yes, I completely agree.
All right, cool, dude.
Wait till you see what I got planned.
I actually have to cut out now too, though, guys. But thank you so much for GMing.
Thank you.
Wonderful time.
Thank you for being here. Thank
All
you
right,
for coming
guys
through.
next week.
See you later, man.
See you, buddy.
All right.
that,
Yes.
I think
Thank you.
I think we hit Judge Wolf.
Yeah. You want to go first? Let's do it.
Judge Wolf. My turn.
So major good is the artwork, right? The artwork, the connection in between the stories, the obvious thought process that's put in between them, the super secret communication that absolutely just drives me nuts as a player that you guys are so good at. It's just, it's awesome. It's like every time, it's like, it's not even, is my character going to live or not, right? Because it's not. But it's like whenever you two are doing your thing, I get this little ping in my gut, like, yeah, there we go. Here it comes. All right.
Something's about to get fucky.
Oh God.
Yeah. The artwork is just always astounding, and it's always great. Just the way you handle everything's always just great.
You're so kind.
The bad.
Yeah.
No, it's honest. I'm not gonna bullshit. The
I know
bad.
you don't bullshit. Give me that.
The only thing bad this time is I think Jeremy hit it right. I don't think there's any. I have a connection to my character as a Marine, but that's because I was a Marine or am a Marine, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I have a link like for that.
Mhm.
I don't think a lot of character development is put into the Marines, and they're not given time. They're kind of pushed forward and then fight, and then push forward and then fight. And the only time that there was real character development was whenever we were in a pincer, right?
Mhm.
And then there was that brutal combat. And it's like then you start to see character coming through, you start to see interaction coming through, and that was really cool. So that's the only bad I had. The one thing I didn't get to really take part in it because I was busy trying to fix things on stream during the time. But the obstacle course to get everybody over to safety with the corporates, that was awesome, right? Like I spent most of my time watching that because I was trying to keep everything straight and like make sure that it's like everything's on screen. So I was like,
You happen to be
this
camera
is
guy
awesome.
to
I'm
it.
not going to say anything. I'm going to just keep watching, keep playing. No,
Thank
that
you.
was
Thank
great.
you.
So, the like to see more of is that somehow to build up that Marine contact, because a lot of people see Marines and they're just like, oh, it's just combat. It's not. It's about camaraderie. It's about leadership. It's about the understanding that you're a mortal person put in extraordinary circumstances and what it's going to do to you in the future, and how every single person around you, they can be so different. You can hate them, but the minute that shit starts hitting the fan, that's whenever it doesn't matter anymore. So I think there's a lot of opportunity for that, and more of the obstacle course shit, because I think I stopped being a player at that point and I just watched because it was that good. Like I was just like,
God.
I don't want to say anything. I don't want to have anything. I just want to watch this. This is
Yeah,
great.
no.
So,
We did not have the 12 hours of carrying like 200 pounds of gear on our back. We didn't
Yeah,
have
that was
those.
fun.
We did not have those shared experiences. But no, I agree.
Yeah. Not to detract too much, but Judge Wolf, I completely understand what you're saying. I hope that the final episode answers a lot of those concerns. I'm
not
hoping.
concerned. Not a
Yeah.
concern. It was awesome. It was awesome how it went.
Yeah.
So don't. It's
But,
not a concern.
but it's a fine,
No,
a
totally,
fine
but
garnish to add.
it's something that I want to take into account, something that I want to work on. My objective, without spoiling too much, this is not a spoiler because I'm going to come into your DMs, everybody's DMs, and just basically ask you which character you would like to proceed on. Basically, I was kind of hoping for this to be a little bit more of a bloodbath than it ended up being.
Oh.
But, I'm going to ask you which character you want to work on and which character you want to main, so to speak, for next session. And I think we'll probably figure out a lot from that.
Yeah.
Sadistic.
I got to break one rule. for you. I'm sorry. I have to do
Please,
this.
no, please, please.
You know how
please.
you say you're not supposed to talk about people? I love Tark.
I love Tark.
I love
is
Tark too.
someone- yeah, no, Tark-
Mutual Tark Club.
I absolutely
What
love
did I
Tark.
do
I'm
now?
sorry.
I talk too.
We all,
He's so
yeah,
awesome.
yeah,
I
yeah,
just-
yeah.
I know we're not supposed to
top
talk about
quality.
people.
You
We're
raised-
not supposed
you-
to talk about people.
You raised the bar for voice acting. I probably
Raised the
would
bar.
not be.
I honestly
your RP is
thought
good.
my English accent was so
It
shite.
was good. It was
good.
good. No,
It
don't
I
wasn't- it
literally
wasn't
thought
just the
you were
accent,
faking
it-
you're American, bro.
It was
like
consistent.
everything you do
It was
is just
consistent.
It was
So,
consistent, and it
Every
was
time
You're
you did
just
it.
awesome.
good.
the personality behind
You're
it.
just spot on.
Yeah, the personality behind
I'm
it.
Well,
sorry I
thank
broke
you.
your guys'
I
rules.
generally
That's
thought
the
it
only
was
time I'll ever
shite.
do it, but
Very bad.
Tark,
I mean-
Tark needed to be
Yeah, I
Heard.
understand.
Yeah. No,
rose up a
seriously.
little bit. I'm
Tark.
sorry. I'm sorry.
I know we won't see him for the final episode, but he'll be in our
I
hearts. We'll carry
I
the lieutenant.
know.
We will carry
I
the lieutenant's
know.
final words to the mount of the ziggurat and like plant a fucking like United
He died in front
America's
of me.
Systems flag atop that fucking ziggurat.
Yeah, but wait, but Tark,
I'm sorry.
your corporate character is so beautiful. Ah,
But
I feel so bad killing you.
No. To be honest with you, I thought my corporate character, I was thinking to myself,
You were the only one with a single moral fiber. It mattered. It mattered.
It's because everybody had like a role, kind of, and mine was to just make sure everybody, like the mission is successful. That's it. It's like, in my mind, I was like, oh man, like, I don't know if it can get any more generic than that.
I think your
And I said,
particular,
okay,
I think your,
I gotta make it interesting.
I think your particular scientific like background would have been helpful like in Act 3, but of course
Right.
like we knew from jump that you weren't going to make it to Act 3, so.
Damn.
But it adds this extra delicious dramatic irony when like they come upon the substance that you know a lot about, but they don't know a lot about it
And
because the guy who
then
knows a lot about it
God
has his
knows
brains
what's gonna
dashed on the
happen
rock
next.
outside.
Mm.
Feels very Aliens to have like
Well,
the like
I love you
that.
guys too. You guys are really, really cool. You
Oh,
guys are the
bro says.
best, actually. And really, like straight up, you guys. And I'm not afraid to say it because some people, when I say something like this, people are like, "What?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm gonna flat out say it. You guys are the highlight of my day. Whenever I have a campaign coming up, no matter what I do, this is what I look forward to, and you guys just like make my day out of whatever happens. And it's because of you. It's you guys are cool. You guys are the best. Like, you guys are the best. Like, I cannot share this with anybody else because I don't do this with anybody else. Nobody in my personal life is an Alien fan. Nobody plays this game, and nobody wants to engage, and nobody thinks I'm that cool either. But you guys come in.
I think you're cool. I think you're cool.
You guys come in, and I thank you guys. You guys really are the best, and yeah, I like you all. You guys are
Hell
really
yeah!
cool.
I thank you
Always
too.
welcome on Diesel Shot, Tark. We love to have you.
Well,
Yes,
thank you,
absolutely.
thank you.
One final fucking feedback base. Woo! One person left.
Well, hold on,
Let's hear it.
We're good. We're good on you, Judge Wolf. We're good.
Wait.
Yep,
All right.
absolutely.
All right, yeah, Anthony. It is with Anthonitis.
That's me.
Anthony.
So, the bad. I'm just kidding. The good.
You know what you
Yeah,
want.
whatever order you want.
No,
it's fine.
yeah, it's my talking time. My scheduled talking time. So the good was your, obviously, I mean, everyone's talked about it so much, but your synergy for sure, without a doubt, 100% your synergy. It helps make the game run really smoothly and really effectively, at least on the GM side. All of the DMPCs run very smoothly, don't take up any attention off of anybody else other than the, and it allows the player characters to still be just as involved, if not more involved, matter more, while keeping everything nice and streamlined. But everyone has said this, and because it's true, it's the truth. More of the good. For me, I felt like, just because this is my literally second session of Aliens ever, period, that I felt a lot more comfortable with the role. I felt a lot more comfortable with the people, and I could actually, like, I felt connected to my Marine, despite everybody else saying, that it is what it is, blah blah blah. But I thought the Marine part was really good, for me, because I was moving around, but I felt like I knew what was happening this time. I felt like, oh shit, we're moving around. this roll that I rolled means I actually did this thing. Oh, Pat crashed. Oh.
With their arms up in the air.
Woo! Me too. I thought it was just. Do you want me to wait?
No, no.
Lee, it's up to you.
There she went.
Hey, oh, is Pat back?
No.
I mean, I'm kind of just saying the same thing we've already said. So.
What was your?
At least for the good.
You have a least? I mean, I'm taking notes. It'll be in the VOD.
Okay. I don't know. I like the Marine thing. I really like the executive thing. Yes, I like it when we're all in character. Period. The bad. Like in terms of like how I felt like playing it out.
Yeah, like least favorite things like that we didn't control.
Right. I mean, to me, it felt like you guys are telling a story, and you guys are doing a really good job telling the story. And no matter what you guys could throw at me, I would have felt it justified, and would have felt it like not necessarily like there's like a redemption part of it or a redemption arc of it, but there would have been something to justify it in the future, or to circle back in a positive way. That's kind of how I feel with how you guys are doing it. So. I don't have any negatives for this session because of that, because I don't think there's anything that you guys could have done to make it like any better than you did, and I don't think anything that you guys did could have drug it under at all. Period.
Oh fucking yeah! Thank you. What do you
want?
Is there any part that you felt was like slower than the others? Because that's valid too. Otherwise, we can go to
right. Sure, I could say like, well, the Marines, but I didn't feel that way because I felt like I was doing more things because
your character got a bit more highlight this time in the Marines, which was
Definitely.
good. And of course, being the medic, like it's all I can't heal anybody. I can't. Oh shit! There's 3 people on the ground. Who the fuck do I go to?
I had to feel everybody. Yeah, and then when that happened, I was stressed.
Yeah,
I was like,
right?
man, who do I do here? Okay, I can't get this chest burster, motherfucker. I don't know what the hell fuck happened with you.
I was like, oh, to be Private Gallahan.
Up here, buddy.
Yeah, fucking yeah. Anything? Yeah. So what's the see more of? This goes for both like Act 3, which will be the end of this wild ride that we're blessed to have Free League letting us do, and just us in general. What you think would improve what we do? As a note, like we don't always co-DM, but like.
The co-DMing is great. You guys are just connected for some reason, so you guys just co-DM is great because of that. I've seen a lot of co-DMing that doesn't work at all because the people fight amongst themselves, and it's not fun for the players. So you guys are like 2 peas in a pod, okay? But I want to see more RPing from like, I don't want to say like it's not from you guys, obviously. I just want to see like more of like a RP based thing for me. Like I like just being in character as much as possible. Of course, there's gonna be out of character moments, right? But like those out of character moments to me should be more scarce than the in character moments. Like I feel like the in character moments should dominate the session as opposed to the out of character stuff. But that's just me. That's just how I like to play the games. So
for sure. I feel you. Yeah. So like something that's weighted more in favor of like you spend more time in than out of character.
Yeah, right. So like in character, it's almost like there's less like logic. There's less like, all right, we'll roll this. All right, we'll roll that. We'll roll this. It's more like, all right,
I do this, and then
what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah.
How do you do it? Talk to me. Like feel it out. Look around. Do the thing. Yeah.
A combination
then,
of
Yeah, and then if I decide like as a DM, like if I decide like, all right, now you roll the thing now because now you justified it to me to do it. Like, all right, cool. Then it makes more sense, or give you a bonus, or whatever, like
for sure.
I like that's just my type of thing, right? You guys do your own flow.
No,
and you guys
I think that is like when we hit like a really good stride. I think that we get close to that, but it does depend on the setup and the adventure.
Absolutely does.
But yeah,
and the people playing it, set up, and everything. It just there's a lot of factors into it. But
it looks
that's
like
just how I feel.
Pat's tech stuff is fucked. She's not going to be able to come back for the feedback.
Gosh.
But she can't hear us again, apparently. So we're good. We've got that through. Is there any... I think that we're rounded off. There's one last thing I'm going to do, which is, as I've said, we read off our feedback from the Discord that was given during the episode. We have one from Gebo HQ. Shout out to Gebo HQ. Gave feedback last time as well. Things that they liked. The tech side of things was much cleaner. Shout out to Judge Wolf. That's literally up to Judge Wolf. He ran the tech stuff this time. That's why it was better. Having character art by player name cameras. A view of the map from the players. Scene rolls made. Feedback taken. Hell yeah. Things you didn't like that you weren't playing yourself. Well, hey. Who knows? Things that you want to see more of. You can't think of anything. Comments. Definitely looking forward to Seed Part 3. We all are. Pat's got us all on this wild ride. It's a blessing. She really strives in the 3-parter format, the 2 to 3-parter format, which is what I want to see more of, which is what I was going to tell her when it was my go round. But yeah, thank you everyone for coming out. And I mean, we're on our Discord, so let me just give the Cole shout out. Cole makes beautiful music and funny little animations, and his YouTube and SoundCloud are up in there right now. Definitely consider checking them out. And I've thrown up my links. But if you're here with us now, you probably already know. Thank you for the final 11 who trooped on with us. It is 2 fucking a.m. I'm gonna fucking like pump that shit. I'm gonna pump a raid and get us all tucked into bed with a warm glass of milk. His own baby Zeno. Who? Me? No. Yeah. Let me find who would benefit well from a. You know what? Roll.
Talking about my turtleneck. Person, apparently.
Oh, it's a fine. It's tactical neck. This is straight up archer shit, dude.
Tactical neck.
Archer.
I think I might take a blind stab on this. No, okay, yeah, they're live. They're live. Wait, are they saying goodbye? No, this is an ad. Fuck me. I'm doing it blind. I don't even know if they're still streaming, but I'm raid, roll the roll because I follow them and they're in the range where like an 11-person raid would really help out. If you come with us, please remember that we are always like kind and additive guests to any experience that we cross forward to. It looks like they're playing some stuff on Tabletop Simulator. Actually, no, it looks like a board game TTS, which is nice and fine. It's a tabletop RPG. We'll see. We're gonna go raid. I'm gonna start rambling. Thank you all for coming out.
Yep. See you guys later.
What do you mean invalid username? Hold.
Oh wait, or not.
/raid.
I take back my salute.
Roll the roll. I fucked up. I did it. Roll the roll. I then did the command, unorganized command. Rolled. Oh my god. After doing like the wrong roll. Okay. 9 seconds till.
Now I salute.
Oh fuck yeah! Thank you guys. Thank you for coming out. Oh lord, raiding now.
All right.
Ending stream.